What's good? What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Time Out with Trouble, the podcast, man. It is your host back in the building. You know what I'm saying? I know we've been off Time Out with Trouble for about a week or so, but we back, man. You know what I'm saying? With a special episode. This is episode 78. You know what I'm saying? Artist Spotlight, Larry June. I got my boy back in the building. Y'all already know, man. A returning superstar co-host, man. PERNELL in the building. From the Social Junkie podcast, man. We back again, man. Y'all give it up. You already know what it is.
Yes,
man.
sir. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. And I wanted to say too, because you just said it's been a week since you had an episode, bro. You so damn consistent. You make a week seem like it's a long time, nigga. That's not even a long time.
I know you're right. Hey, I was thinking about that too, because that's a good thing. To say real quick, you're right, man. Because when you so used to pushing out content, you know, sometimes little stuff be happening, then you got to like step back for a minute. I ain't realized that either because I dropped like 3 episodes back to back. You feel what I'm saying? Before I took a week break. So you're right. You can't even tell, man. But
yeah, you really do one of the most consistent niggas dropping a podcast, bro. On some real shit, bro. Because we used to drop every week. So you saying it's only been a week since our last drop. That's not even a long time. That's funny.
They don't know though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a whole process with it. So even when you're doing the episode, then you got to edit. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to put it out. Like it take a couple of days to do it. You feel what I'm saying? So taking a week and I ain't even shot no new content. I'm like, it took. You know what I'm saying? Us. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, we've been doing it for a while. That 1 week, it's like the whole week you think about, man, I got to drop another episode. Like I ain't dropping that. You know what I'm saying? Such and such, but we back though. You know what I'm saying? We back. Hey. Y'all already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I appreciate you having me, bro. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, guarantee you for sure, man. Like I be trying to tell folks, when you in this space, man, you got to keep it authentic, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you create content, when you coming up with ideas, and you feel what I'm saying, everybody that's on the forefront, like I said, you've been doing this for a while too, man. So anytime I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we got to have them exclusive episodes. We got some good content. I definitely had to have you back on the show, man. So we back again. As y'all see, Larry June. You know what I'm saying? For everybody that don't know about Larry June, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce because, you know what I'm saying? I know you're a heavy Larry June fan, man. Let the people know before we even get into the albums, man. You know what I'm saying? Your take on Larry June as an artist, man.
Yeah, man, bro. Honestly, I only got into Larry June probably last year was 2023. I probably got into Larry June. I was late. I was definitely late. Yeah. I heard his name and I knew who he was, but I really didn't start listening to him like that until like mid 2022. Yeah. And I had like songs in my phone that I liked. I think the song I had on my phone was called 6 p.m. in Sausalito.
Oh yeah.
I think
I love that one, man. I love that.
I'm trying to see what album that's off of. I think that's on the Orange Print though. I think it's on the Orange Print. I'm trying to see right now.
I love that one.
Yeah. It's on the Orange Print. Yeah, so I had it on my phone, and then I remember I was at work, bro. And somebody was playing another song from him. And I was like, bro, who is that? And he was like, bro, that's Larry June. And I was like, bro, I keep hearing this nigga name, bro. And I went back, you know, anytime I hear like any type of new artist that I like, I always, if it's a song, I'll always go back and I'll go listen to their old shit. I'll listen to their most recent shit, but I'll go back and I'll go do my research. So I definitely did my research. Saw he was from San Francisco. He used to live in Atlanta, though. I heard he talked about it a lot.
He did.
He used to live out here in Atlanta. I guess after that he moved back to San Francisco. But he reminds me a lot of Currency, and Currency is one of my favorite rappers of all time. Currency, that's my guy. Yeah. I actually got a chance to meet Currency a couple years ago at the Rick Ross car show, and that was a moment for me because Currency, that's my nigga, dog. So when I got to meet him, that was a moment for me, dog. But he reminds me a lot of Currency. They have a lot of similar style. Them niggas are cool too. They've been on each other's projects and shit. Him and Currency, but Larry, he has some dope content, and I think that him and Currency, they have a unique, like Currency says, he calls it lifestyle rap, and they have a unique style of talking about shit that they doing like on a daily basis. And Larry's preaching about like shit, getting your credit right, eating healthy, shit, bro. Yeah, bro. Drinking green juice and shit. That's the type of shit Larry be talking about, like getting your credit right. Like Larry be speaking some real shit, real estate, escrow shit. Like he really be talking some real shit. So I was listening to his projects, bro. I think the first real project I listened to, like after I started listening to him, I think the project that dropped after that was Spaceships on the Blade.
I love that. Yeah, Space
I
was
think
so
that was the
bad.
first full project that dropped after I started listening to him. So then I got on that and I was like, oh yeah, I was like, yeah, Buddy official, bro. I fuck with his shit, bro. So
Yeah.
Larry, not a lot of people know about Larry June like that, but he's definitely a real dope artist. I feel like, and I seen somebody tweet somebody said, if you find a woman that fucks with Currency and Larry June, just know she's a cool kickback type of woman. And that shit is true, bro. That's
Yeah,
just shit.
Man, hey, I feel that too, because you know what? Like the same way you were saying Currency too, I feel like he give me a Currency vibe and then a little bit of like the same type of grind, or you know what I'm saying, the same type of like organic build up, like how Wiz Khalifa was, but like the West Coast version.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like when Wiz Khalifa came out even before Kush and OJ, you feel what I'm saying? He had their like organic build. It was like the lifestyle rap too, but like Larry June to me more so like it's like the grown man lifestyle rap, but he make it cool, like you said. That organic shit, Larry June took the organic vibe, bro, and literally made it like the coolest thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro? Drinking the green juice, you know what I'm saying? Eating healthy, Whole Foods, right? I feel like Larry June as an artist will put Whole Foods, you know what I'm saying, on the map and all that, and it just make it just get that vibe. You feel what I'm saying? To be like, hey, you know, you could be a grown man. I like Organic Fatherhood. That's one of my favorite records too. You feel me? He take everyday stuff, like to your point, but then they make it cool, you know what I'm saying, in a way. Like it make it kind of stand out to a degree that, like, you know what I'm saying, that the average person was doing it. I can flip that same, you know what I'm saying, vibe and then make it relatable to everybody. That's the thing I feel like Currency and Larry June do real good. It's like I like to keep it chill, you know what I'm saying? I keep it simple. You feel what I'm saying? Ride nice cars and all that. You already know from Currency yourself that, you know, he a car enthusiast. So you feel what I'm saying? I feel like that's a big thing too when it comes to that. But I just like that. I like the melodic raps, man, because I feel like, especially in the era now, you already know because we from the past generation, but like this generation now, it ain't really a lot of good music. I say it's music out there, but you feel what I'm saying, like a top to bottom project, like you feel what I'm saying, like real quality music, it ain't there. And for Larry June to be for Larry June, like to be in the space that he in, even at the age that he at now too, it's like that threshold, you feel what I'm saying, right between like the younger crowd, you know what I'm saying, the more mature crowd, and like he keeping that cool like type of vibe. I feel like it's important because we ain't really had it. I had to say Wiz Khalifa because we ain't really had that since Kush and OJ, and he bringing that, you know what I'm saying, that new vibe. Now they comparing to somebody, but I'm gonna ask you the question. You know what I'm saying? You tell me.
Okay.
You might not agree with it, but I know you probably heard this before, man.
Okay.
Larry June and Dom Kennedy, man. How you feel about that?
Oh yeah, bro. There's songs where he does sound like Dom, bro. I'm not gonna lie. There's songs that I've heard, I heard people say that same comparison, and there's older songs, and I'm like, damn, he does sound like Dom Kennedy, bro. And Dom used to be my nigga too, bro. And he fell off hard to me, bro. Dom really fell off hard, bro. Because Dom used to be nice. He had a really nice, bro. Dom was nice, dog. He from, and I think they have that same sound because they both from Cali.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if Dom. I think Dom's from Oakland. I don't think he's from San Fran. I think he's from Oakland.
I think so. Yeah. He's from a different area. I know he's not from San Fran for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but that comparison, that's a valid comparison, bro. That's definitely a valid comparison.
Because I done heard that a lot. Yeah, I done heard that a lot, man, about the Dom Kennedy comparison for sure. Yeah.
But even like the newer stuff I've heard of Dom, I haven't really liked any of it, bro. I don't know what happened to Dom was a really he was an underrated gem when he was out, bro.
Yeah.
Dom used to be rapping his ass off.
But see, that's what I was gonna ask you though. Because I feel like it's a good question to ask. You see how you got a certain artist, like before the next guy come up, and then, you know what I'm saying, it's like they're on a similar path, and then one like elevate like that. What you feel like between Dom and Larry June, like what you think the difference is now? Because I feel like they both still had a similar path, and even like as casual as, you know what I'm saying, Larry June rap too, I feel like they had the same type of, you know what I'm saying, opportunity. Like what you think the difference is between both of them though?
I wouldn't even say that. I think both of them they both stayed in that kind of like independent lane to where they really not going to be. I don't even think Larry June is ever going to be really mainstream like that. I don't think he's ever gonna be that. I don't think Larry June's ever gonna be that big to where, like, you know, where Wiz crossed that threshold when he dropped Black and Yellow, and after Black and Yellow, Wiz went mainstream. I don't ever see that happening with Larry, but I feel like Larry might. I think his music is a little better than Dom's, bro. I think Larry drops a little bit better music than Dom, and I think he might be a little more consistent. Because Dom has some mixtapes, but I don't know if he got as many tapes and albums as Larry do, bro. Because Larry has a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because I feel like you got a point right there. I feel like it's the consistency of the project, but it ain't just that. It's the quality too. You know how you got an artist to where like it's consistent enough to still make quality tapes. Like I'm trying to remember his name real quick. Like I can't remember Buddy from Vegas too. That's like that, man. What's Buddy from Vegas, man?
From Vegas,
the other rapper. Yeah, from Vegas, the other rapper. Let me look it up real quick because I got.
I don't even know a rapper from Vegas. That's what I'm trying to think who you talking about.
I'm finna tell you right here because I feel like he in that same mode with that Vegas rapper.
It ain't too many rap niggas from Vegas either.
It's a big one, man. It's a big Dizzy Wright, man. Dizzy Wright.
Dizzy Wright. Oh yeah.
I wanted to say that specifically because I feel like you got a point with that. You got folks that are transition over like how Wiz did when he came out with Black and Yellow in that album, and then you got folks who still consistent and they can stay in their pocket. You feel what I'm saying? And then their career still take off like a Dizzy Wright, even like Currency. You know what I'm saying, to a degree. So like I agree with you on that because I feel like Larry June make just enough good music like for it to be quality and still like semi-mainstream. You feel what I'm saying? It's still like got hit records to where he could kind of ride the wave of that. And I feel like that's the difference. To your point too, a little bit with Dom Kennedy, because I feel like even a lot of Larry June recent projects too, he working with a lot of big producers like that. The last one that he just did, The Great Escape that he did with Alchemist, it's like the people that he working with too. You feel what I'm saying? And it's the market. I feel like Larry June, a masterpiece, you know what I'm saying, with the marketing more so than like Dom Kennedy. Dom Kennedy, you know what I'm saying, was Dom Kennedy, but like I said, the whole organic lifestyle, the oranges, like you can market, you know what I'm saying? Larry June made
a whole brand out of that, bro. Like that's a whole brand that he has now, bro. And he really lived that shit too. Cause I follow that nigga on Instagram. This nigga really be at the crib putting fruits together and shit, like cutting vegetables and taking green. He really be all that shit. So I was like, oh yo, he really bought it. He ain't even just rapping it. He really like stick to that organic lifestyle. But yeah, that shit is dope though, bro. I fuck with Larry, man, for real.
And it's relatable too, because you know how like in areas of your life when you listen to music, like when we was way younger, like say high school days, sometimes you just kind of listen to shit just because it had a little bop to it, or you would listen to something, you know what I'm saying, for the lyrics. But it's like the older that you get, you know what I'm saying, you really paying attention not only to the lyrics but the content. It's like the music almost got to move you to a degree. It ain't like before, you know what I'm saying. You can still throw certain people on, you know what I'm saying, 21 Savage and all that. But I'm saying like when you literally listen to the album and stuff like that, especially like what the era that we in now, like you really got to have a quality body of work. Like I like to just, you know what I'm saying, play on the shit, let it play all the way through and just straight vibe out. Like I ain't got to be in a certain setting. And I feel like Larry June, you know what I'm saying, definitely give you that vibe. I was gonna ask you though, as you say, you don't listen to a couple of the albums. What would be your top 5 Larry June records as of today, including that new album, The Night Shift? Because The Night Shift just came out. But
yeah, I was gonna say that Night Shift with Cardo. That was that was the last one he did.
Yeah, he was working with Cardo for a while.
Yeah, he definitely been working with Cardo for a while. Let me say this though, my favorite project that he's done of all his projects is the Great Escape. I feel like The Alchemist brought out the best of him.
Yeah,
and the thing about Larry, for people that don't really listen to Larry June like that, he's not gonna bar you to death. He's not one of them type of rappers that's gonna bar you to death with like a bunch of like bars through his rap. Like it's hard to explain the type of his style, bro. It's hard to explain, but it's not like it ain't like a Cole, Kendrick, like Currency ain't gonna. Currency got some bars from time to time too, though. But
yeah, he do.
They're not like the lyrical type of rappers, bro. They just really got a cool, laid back music vibe. And I feel like The Alchemist, his beats on The Great Escape, Alchemist is my favorite producer, hands down. Now,
producer wise, he is up there. That's why I say
Alchemist is my favorite producer. Yeah, he's definitely my favorite producer. But I feel like he brought the best out of Larry on that Great Escape album. That's my favorite project one. But I'll definitely say top five. I don't know. I can't think of the top five order. But number one, my favorite Larry June song is Art Talk on the Great Escape. That's my favorite Larry June song.
Yeah.
That's my favorite song on there. See, now I gotta go on my phone and start looking at these songs and shit.
I'm not. I got a little list right here. So I'm
okay. Go ahead.
I got everything pulled up.
I'm gonna look. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through the list here. You tell me, you know what I'm saying, if this is one of your records, because I got a few records I like too. I'm gonna start on Spaceships on the Blade. That's one of the more recent ones. You know how the people that's not really like, you know what I'm saying, classic Larry June fan, this will be one of the newer ones. Another Day Part 2, I would definitely put that in my top 10 Larry June songs.
Okay. Oh, you know what? My favorite song on that one is Breakfast in Monaco. That's my favorite song on the album.
Yes, sir. That's
I'll put that top five too. Art Talk and that, I don't know the exact order, but those definitely in my top five. Breakfast in Monaco. And it's crazy because he said Breakfast in Monaco was supposed to be on the Great Escape because Alchemist produced that, but they put it on this one. But Art Talk, that's my favorite one.
I'll Make Time was another one too, because I feel like he got the record for the ladies, but you feel what I'm saying, still in the cool way.
Yeah.
You notice how you might listen to a record, it ain't even really on the R&B vibe. It's still like the Outkast, like Southern playalistic a little bit, but he's still cool with it. It's like I take a chick, you know what I'm saying? Like how he got Dear Snow. Dear Snow, one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
You remember Dear Snow? Like
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're free around Sunday, we can grab some ramen. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like he make it cool. You feel what I'm saying? To chill with a chick, but like in the mode, what you call it?
He be kicking some player shit, bro. Yeah, he be kicking some player shit, dog.
Yeah.
On the night shift, I was gonna say on the night shift, Let Me Know. That's a song I like for the females. Let Me Know on the night shift. I like that one. Trying to see which other ones, man. He be kicking some player shit, bro.
He got some.
Yeah.
I love that Without You.
This nigga got a lot.
I even like Sweet Lady, bro. Sweet Lady with Dage Loaf, because Dage Loaf, you know what I'm saying, made a little comeback on there.
Yeah,
he got a nice little, you know what I'm saying, R&B / you know, still like cool kind of up tempo record with Dage Loaf on there. I liked it because what I like about Larry June is like he could get in the other pockets and, you know what I'm saying, still be himself. Like the record that he got with Blast, like you'll think that, you know what I'm saying, the way Blast like melodies is, you know what I'm saying, he kind of ride on the song like together. And it still flow. Like you still get Larry June no matter who he collab with. And I feel like it's hard for a lot of artists to do that. You know what I'm saying? Similar to like a J. Cole or something. Like if he get on the feature of another song, J. Cole still stay in his pockets, but you feel what I'm saying? He can still like flow with whoever the artist is. I think Larry June do that good without going too, you feel what I'm saying, mainstream to a degree, but he can get the right artist in there. And I'm gonna say this tape too. You tell me what you think. I think Larry June, Cardo, and Alchemist, like a key piece, if he keep him in his career, similar to like a Drake and 40, man.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying,
that, bro? Yeah, Alchemist makes some really nice beats, bro. That nigga has his beats are really, really nice, bro. And Alchemist don't get a lot of love from everybody like that, bro. He don't really get talked about as like one of the best producers, but he's definitely one of the best producers. But as I'm looking at these albums, bro, I'm looking at the dates. Bro, he dropped like 5 projects in 2019. Like, there's 5 projects on here that say 2019. Out the Trunk, Port of San Francisco, Product of the Dope Game, Mr. Midnight, and Early Bird. Yeah. See, that's the type of consistency. See, that's the difference between him and Dom. Like you asked me earlier. Yeah. This nigga dropped 5 projects in 1 year, bro.
But I get it, though, because like to your point, too, with an artist like Larry June, when you ain't going to go too mainstream, you got to build your catalog up. So as he branding himself, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, we in the whole streaming era, it makes sense. Every record, when I listen to a record with an artist, all the records ain't got a hit. But as you go, you know what I'm saying, and you stream all his stuff, it's a full catalog of everything. You got the Great Escape, then you go to the Night Shift, then Spaceships on the Blade, then Orange Flint, then Out the Trunk, Numbers, Early Bird. Like it's almost like he one of them artists, like I said, a Wiz Khalifa, when he really popped off to where you press play on there, vibe out, you know what I'm saying? And Larry June, I feel like you can listen to him in any type of vibe. You know how you got certain artists, it's like, hey, I got to be in that mood. You feel what I'm saying? To play the album. or I got to be in his zone. It's like you can kind of put him on in any mode, driving to work, chilling, cleaning the crib, whatever the case may be, because he got different pockets for like each, you know what I'm saying, vibe that you want compared to other artists. And I think that's hard for a lot of artists to do too. So especially somebody like him that's not really mainstream, that's what keep you relevant, because he know when to pop out, you know what I'm saying, to get that, okay, I need that R&B record. Like he got a new one with Blast and he got the one with Dave's Loaf. Like I feel like two relevant, you know what I'm saying, up and coming stars, like I said, right now, especially in Blast. You know, Blast from the West Coast, like he definitely big over there.
Yeah, right. Another two songs I'll definitely put in my top 5 that are on the Great Escape. 89 Earthquake and Margie's Candy House. Those definitely my top 5.
That's a dope
one. Song,
That whole one, really though, because I listened to that album a lot. That whole one, I feel like that's his cushion OJ. Not to the same degree, you feel what I'm saying? Like up there, like a Wiz Khalifa, but like you gotta think about it. In the 2024 era, not when we're, you know what I'm saying, when Cushion OJ came out, we were still heavy on mixtape. You remember the era, you know what I'm saying? Live mixtapes, all that. You remember?
Hell yeah. That Piff. Yeah, that Piff, all that shit.
Yeah, back there with that. But like in the new era where we at now, you feel what I'm saying, with streaming and like, you know what I'm saying, relevant artists, that's his breakthrough project. So whatever you do after that, like obviously he did a Night Shift too. You feel what I'm saying? And then you seen he had a lot of bigger artists on that. But I feel like that was his like next step. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not gonna go mainstream with the Great Escape, you had great production on the great beats. He got timeless records on there. Like that's the records like when you said you would listen to an artist, right? And you'd be like, all right, let me go back to the rest of his catalog, or let me see what other albums he got, because this one was so good. And this is in 2023. Like he had to have, you know what I'm saying, other albums and stuff before. Right. And like even his visuals. I think his visuals dope as hell, bro. You know another one I like? You know another one I like, and I feel like it got mainstream, but it was like 5 years ago.
Which one?
Smoothies in 1991.
Yeah, that shit is cool, bro. Yeah, that shit cool, bro. Yeah, the Great Escape, bro. A lot of people sleep on that one, bro. That Great Escape was really good, bro. And it ain't even been. I think it's going to be a year later this month that it dropped. It hasn't even been a year officially yet that it came out.
Yeah,
I think it's the end of this month. But yeah, the Great Escape. If y'all haven't heard the Great Escape by Larry June and Alchemist, go listen to that shit. You can start it from You can start it from track 1, let it ride all the way out, bro. That shit is a vibe, bro. And those beats, Alchemist did a hell of a job on that production, bro. That's hands down my favorite Larry June project for sure.
And that's how you know when the production good. Cause say, you know how they used to do the albums with just the instrumental. Say you put that whole album on with just straight instrumentals, I could listen to that shit all the way through.
Yeah.
Just because, you know what I'm saying, just because of the production on there.
Yeah, and Alchemist, he does that. All the way through. Yeah. He does that. He drops a lot of his projects with just the instrumentals too. Like he'll drop his project, Alchemist, and then he'll put an instrumental version of it out. So I'm surprised they actually didn't do that with this one.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, I think you could get with, because you know we in a new era, so you can get the instrumentals. But yeah, I'm surprised seeing just drop a project like that. But I watched the I was going to ask you too. Did you catch any of the vlogs? Because I watched the vlog when he was making the Great Escape with Larry June too. And the thing I gotta say too that I say he do real good on the visual, it's the aesthetic. Everything about Larry June, like when he put it together, whether it's the visual, whether it's the vlog, you know what I'm saying, whether it's the interview, because I feel like one of his best interviews, really, that's been on that podcast. It's been a lot of big ones, but Rap Radar.
Yeah, I saw that.
The one with Rap Radar did, the one when he was in the back of the crib and he was talking about, you know what I'm saying, coming up and all the challenges he had went through and like marketing himself and all that. That's when you know you got a premier artist, because not only, you know what I'm saying, is it a certain aesthetic, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the music in the studio, but then he got that certain aesthetic too, you know what I'm saying, like out the studio, just like his persona, you know what I'm saying, how he move, how he build himself, how he market, you know what I'm saying, the fatherhood, the organic lifestyle, you feel what I'm saying, the real estate, like just managing certain things too, because I feel like he's successful too, which a lot of artists don't pay attention to, because we only listen to the records and the songs, but not what they doing, you know, behind the scenes to keep everything afloat. Yeah. And I feel like the interview was that was a big interview, like for me to really get a real perspective of him, you know what I'm saying, as an artist. That's why I can tell with somebody like him, he gonna have a long career and he gonna be on that level, you know what I'm saying, like a currency there, no matter what, you feel what I'm saying, whether he mainstream or not. Every time he drop a project and he piece something together, you feel what I'm saying, and like he gonna keep that core following, that he could be on that level like a Currency. Because you already know Currency, I feel like to a degree, drop great projects. He didn't really drop the mainstream project yet, but every time Currency drop, he's still relevant, man. No matter what.
Yeah. Because Currency, he stayed true to the independent route, bro. He's not even worried about it. That nigga's chilling. That nigga living a good life, bro. Currency is literally chill. That nigga got his cars, bro. He rap when he run a rap. He put his projects out when he wanted to put out, and Currency be chilling, bro. But I feel like Larry June on the same shit though. But I seen that rap radar podcast. That was a good interview, bro. But that vlog too, that Great Escape vlog, I had watched that before it came out. Yeah, I watched it before it came out. Yeah, that was really good, bro. I enjoyed that one. And that dude, the dude behind the camera, he does all the Larry June's visuals. So he does a really good job. I can't think of the dude's name, but he does all the Larry June's visuals. Because I was watching his old vlogs, and that same dude with that had the camera, he's been doing his visuals for some years now. So they be doing a really good job when they piece everything together, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's like if you weren't a Larry June fan before, or you didn't listen to the album, watching that vlog, like the certain artists do their vlogs, and like the anticipation, you knew you wanted to listen to that. Like seeing him at Alchemist, you feel what I'm saying, when they was in a little Airbnb or that penthouse, like over the ocean, like how they was. And
bro, that fucking view behind them, that shit was crazy, bro. I'm like, yo, where are they at?
That's what because it made the vibe. It's like when you listen to The Great Escape, you can envision yourself like when he was sitting there oceanside, you know what I'm saying, making some of them records, you know what I'm saying, like getting in that vibe. Because they say like your aesthetic and your surroundings, you know what I'm saying, like that help when these artists be in that create. So him and Alchemist, you know what I'm saying, like combining together too, I feel like that was a great like vlog, man. Similar to, because I'm still gonna bring a couple of other artists in too, man. Similar to like watching the Dreamville vlogs, or similar like watching the J. Cole vlog. Like every time he really put a vlog together, or you know what I'm saying, like the interview to a degree, like it grabbed your attention. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't dropping that from the fall off yet, but like even a little snippet. Remember the little snippet he dropped for the fall off?
Yeah.
When he was on the spray paint wall and all that, it's the aesthetic. Like it grabbed your attention. You feel what I'm saying? On top. So you're like, okay, yo, I need to know, you know what I'm saying, what type of record he's gonna bring. I need to hear the rest of that, you know, that snippet that he put up. And I feel like he do a good job of it. But see, he been doing it for a while. So I like the new thing with artists too, to where not only do you get the music, but you get the behind the scenes stuff too, because the whole organic lifestyle. Like he had one vlog too, I don't know if you've seen it yet, where he was still in the apartment. I think he was in like a little high-rise apartment, whole setup, recording straight from the crib. Like he had a little mic, the little it's like a little new interface, so like the way you don't gotta have a little cover on it. Whole setup from the crib. It was like he made the whole spaceships on the blade, like right there in the crib, literally right there.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I've seen it. I don't think I've seen it, but I remember him saying in one of them interviews that he won't rap for more than like 4 hours a day or something like that. I think he said like 3 hours, something like that. I don't remember how many hours, but he was like, once he do that, like he'll make like a piece of a song and then he go about his day. And then the next day he'll do like another 3-4 hours. And I thought that was interesting because I've never really heard a rapper say something like that before.
Because you know what was cool about that though? Because he's still a human, like he still got responsibilities and human being at the end of the day. Because the dope part he was saying was, he said, hey man, I got my setup sometimes in the kitchen and I got to record before my son get up to go to school.
Yeah.
By that time, when I'm done, I got to take my son to school, drop him off, then come back, get my green juice and all that. Then I might record again until I got to go pick my son up. It's like he made the everyday stuff that's going on, you feel what I'm saying, cool to a degree, while still being a full-fledged artist. Like a lot of artists be scared to do that. You feel what I'm saying?
Real nigga activity, bro.
And that's the thing that I feel like make them unique. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of artists starting to do that now, but they don't make it, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the word? I think aesthetically pleasing, that's a word. It don't look cool for everybody to do it, but it's like all the regular everyday stuff that Larry Jones do to a degree, it still make it cool. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, he big on the fatherhood, hands down. Like even organic fatherhood, like that record, the way they put that visual together, you feel what I'm saying? He did it straight. I think he was in the crib the whole time pretty much and had his son. At the end, it's like he makes certain stuff as an artist like work now that you probably couldn't do years before. Because you know how back then, like even in our era, a lot of stuff a lot of artists' personal life was private. And to a degree, it's like you had to stick with whatever your image was, you know what I'm saying? Whatever your direction was, it was only that. That's all we seen. We ain't see a lot of vlogs. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't see a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. It was straight music, tour. That's it. It's like now to a degree, I feel like as an artist, you gotta be able to relate to people on a personal level, and not even just the music.
All right. Yeah. That's definitely true. I feel like if you relate to a fan base, that it'll click, and people will buy your music. People will make sure that people will come to your tours. They'll see you. They'll help you. Your shows sell out. I think that was one of the main things that got J. Cole so successful, because he was so relatable, and he was so J. Cole has such a good personality. He has such a likable personality. I feel like that's what gravitated a lot of people to J. Cole at the time, because a lot of people like J. Cole, bro. J. Cole's a good dude. You don't never really hear anything bad about J. Cole ever.
Oh man, that's one of my favorite artists for sure.
Yeah, Larry June either. I'll say the same about Larry. You never
Yeah.
Currency either. Currency,
No.
Larry, J. Cole. You don't never hear anybody beefing with them. You don't ever hear anything bad about them ever like that, bro. You may hear dudes say little stupid shit. Yeah, you may hear dudes say little stupid shit about J. Cole now and again, but it don't go nowhere.
Oh, you mean like the Lil Pump, but we see what he had.
Lil Pump, Soulja Boy. Some months ago, he had said something crazy. Nicki Minaj had to get Soulja Boy on live, and she was, because he had misunderstood something that J. Cole said, and Nicki Minaj was on live telling Soulja Boy like he wasn't trying to dish you. I can't remember what J. Cole said, but she was like he wasn't trying to dish you.
She checked them on live. Yeah, she checked.
Yeah, she was like he wasn't trying to dish you. Yeah, and then he apologized. Like dudes will say stupid shit about J. Cole now and again, but then you know what's so crazy? J. Cole never says anything. He don't say nothing.
He ain't got to. He don't
say nothing. Dog. And I'm thinking, like, bro, if that was me, bro, I don't know if I could be that cool to be doing shit like that. I'll say something, bro, but that nigga Cole, he just be chilling, bro. That nigga, he don't let nobody bother him, bro.
It's like when you on such a level like that, you feel what I'm saying? It ain't even just musically, just as a person that a lot of people respect you too. It's like to a degree, I get it. Like, why the hell would I waste my time saying something to that? Then it was Soulja Boy. Mind you, Soulja Boy had his run, but we talking about J. Cole and Soulja Boy. Like, come on, man, I'm doing too much over here to be responding to that at all, man. Hey, speaking of that though, of that, interesting thing though, because he don't went on tour a lot, man. How many of the tours did you catch with J. Cole, like live in person?
Oh shit, bro! I think I've been to 4 different tours with J. Cole, bro.
Okay.
The Dollar and the Dream tour. I went to Dollar and Dream tour twice. The one where you only pay $1 to get in. The second one was a bad experience, but it had nothing. Hold
on. How the hell, bro? How did you get in that, bro? Because them Dollar, I remember it because I tried to do one of them Dollar concerts, bro. That shit was almost hard as hell to get into, bro. You had to wait at the venue for like hours, bro.
I'll tell you about the first one, right? The first one was 2013. I remember I was at work and I had a homeboy. He was actually off that day. So I think it was a couple. I don't know if it was. I don't remember the first time if he announced it the day of or a couple of days before that it was happening. But my homeboy, he was already. It was at Center Stage too, bro, in downtown, bro. I'll never forget that. So he was already on the way there. So I'm at work and I'm like, he telling me like, bro, it's a little line, bro. So I'm like, bro, I'm not even gonna make it. And this is before I ever seen J. Cole live. So I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna make it, bro. Bro, I was so mad, bro. I was at work. He was like, bro, just taking some shit to leave work, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm probably not gonna make it, bro. So finally, I got to leave work. So, bro, I worked at Burlington at the time. I was worked at Burlington and Lawrenceville at the time, bro. And you know the distance from Lawrenceville to Atlanta, bro. So I had my homeboy come.
Yeah.
My other homeboy's already out there in line. So I had another homeboy. I told him about the show. 2 of my other homeboys. They came scoop me up. We picking up our other homeboy. We driving all the way downtown, bro. So we get down there, bro. The line is wrapped around the block, bro. But luckily, I see my other homie. Nigga, we just cut in the line, bro. Like, we just stuck in there, got beside him. So we stood in the line, right? And it started raining a little bit. And I think we gave him $1, whatever. They gave us a little wristband or something, I think. And like, bro, when I tell you, like, right behind us, they cut the line and they were like, that's it. Bro, we had like literally just made it, bro. We just made it, dog. And everybody behind us going crazy. But yeah, they had cut the line, bro. But then yeah, we had went inside, bro. That jump was amazing, bro. That was my first time ever seeing him, bro. So that was an experience itself. But the second time I had a bad experience, but it had nothing to do with him. It had nothing to do. Yeah, it had. I had a I had a situation with one of my exes, and I happened to see her out there with another dude. So
Oh
the second
man,
time, yeah.
at the J. Cole concert?
Yeah, it was the second Dollar in the Dream one. It was the second one, bro. This was 2015. That was the second one, bro. And then so I went to that one. The second, that was really dope, man. That was at the Tabernacle, that second one. That one was really, really.
He used to be discreet with it, I think. I know at first because remember when he had started dropping the vlogs and stuff too. Remember on Twitter, like he might have just said it like in that one moment, and then everybody just ran to it. I know
that's what happened, bro.
The first one, he was doing it. Yeah.
I remember before that second one happened, I went to center stage because I thought it was going to be there because that's what the first one was. So I was there already, but then he tweeted out it was at the Tabernacle. So then I hopped over there, got in the line. It started raining on that one too. But that one they gave us wristbands, and then we had to come back later on that second one. But that one was dope though. And then the third time,
you didn't have to wait in line. Then you ain't have to wait in line. So
no, we had to wait in line. We had to wait in line, and then once we got the wristband, then they let us come back later. Yeah. And I had went to that one by myself, bro, because my homies, they didn't make it on time. And I remember I had got my wristband, right? So I had went back to this side of town. I had left Atlanta. So me and my other homies, we was trying to go like to Party City and find like similar wristbands so they could get in, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Because, bro, it was just me, bro. I was the only one that made it out there. So they was like, bro, we got to find these wristbands, bro. We went to Party City, Walmart, bro. We could not find any wristband that looked like the one they gave us, bro. So I ended up going back by myself, bro. And it was just me and their dolo. That was the second time. The third time, I went to the Forest Hill Drive tour. Fourth time was I actually went to 5 because the fourth time was the For Your Eyes Only tour. And then the last time was the KOD tour. I've seen that nigga 5 times, bro.
I got a story about that. First of all, I got to say this because, boy, like, I'm definitely you know what I'm saying, serious J. Cole fan.
Yeah.
Forest Hill Drive, bro. I was trying my hardest to get on that, man. So the fact that you was able to go to that one, bro, because mind you, arguably, he got other classics. You feel what I'm saying? To me, pretty much everything he done dropped, even from Friday Night Lights. But Forest Hill Drive, like as far as that's commercial project, and you know,
that's the one.
That's the one, bro.
That's the one, bro.
Went on tour with that one right there, bro. How many folks like that shit was filling up so quick, man? I'm
yeah, like, that one was
that. I feel like I wanted to go to that I could never go to. Like I couldn't get a ticket in enough time, bro.
Yeah, that was at the Lakewood Amphitheater, bro.
Yeah,
that's what that was at, bro. Yeah. It is so crazy because my ex that I was just talking about, that she was with a different dude, she got me the tickets to that one. She got me the ticket to go to that one because it was the same year. It was the same year as that second Dollar in the Dream. It was a couple months before, bro. And it's so crazy, right? Because I remember at that Dollar in the Dream tour, Forest Hill Drive was out, but that Dollar in the Dream tour, he was performing Friday Night Lights. Yeah. So he was asking the crowd. He was like, "Hey, how many of y'all coming to the Forest Hill Drive tour August?" So people start yelling. And he was like, "All right, I'm gonna give y'all a little preview, bro." He did Tale of Two Cities, bro. Bro, that shit was rocking, bro. I'll never forget that, bro. That shit was rocking. Yeah, that shit was rocking. But Forest Hill Drive, that was the one. I thought it was 4 times, but yeah, it was 5 times, bro. But I think now, 2018 was the last time.
I would say I probably had the coolest experience, but it took me a while, you know what I'm saying, like to get close. But I remember this one I went to it. So 4 years only. Remember we was at the Infinite Energy Arena.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hold on. First of all, so was you there? Because I was there. So was you there? You was there?
Yeah, that was the 4th time. That was the 4th time I went. Yeah, I went to that one.
Yo, that's crazy. I didn't see you. Okay, because I was.
I got to. I was too, bro. I dapped him up. I got a video on my Instagram because he was walking by in a little jail suit. He had walked right by us, bro. And I dapped him up. Yeah.
Hold on, bro. How the hell I didn't see you?
I don't know, bro.
He came out right on the side, bro. Because I was on the right side. You know, when he came out with security guards, he was in orange. And I think his mom them was like right there in that left-hand corner, right there when you first coming out. His mom and his brother was sitting right there. And right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know they was there. Okay.
Because right when you come out, I know exactly that's how I know we both was there. When he came out right under that tunnel, because remember it was like an open stage. Remember
right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle, yep.
Came out, and I think I was like right there, maybe like 2 rows up, right there from that little, you know what I'm saying, from the floor part. Because you know, Infinite Energy, you can still sit up there at the top.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, that was the dopest one. That was the dopest one too, man. Because I think he had stopped right there for a minute too. You know, when the light started flashing, and they started introducing. He was standing maybe like it was probably me right here and one other person. He was standing probably like right here, bro. I didn't realize that the dude, your boy, was that tall, though, bro. I mean, I'm tall myself. I'm like, I ain't know.
Oh yeah,
that
nigga tall.
6'5", bro.
Yeah, that nigga tall, bro.
This nigga like the same height, bro.
Yeah, that nigga tall, bro. Yeah, I got to dap him up when he went by, bro. That was a moment for me too, bro. Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't know you went to that. That's
bro,
crazy.
I was definitely there. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
bro, I was there because they had a little VIP. You know, if you was in there for Infinite Energy, like instead of going upstairs, like we had a little VIP entrance with the drinks and a little bathroom right there, like right through the cut. I was right there. Man, come on. I made sure I had flow seats for that because I think them shits was like, I can't even remember, bro. That I know there was a good little bit. I don't know how much you paid for it. I know there was like it was four something. I know it was enough.
Yeah, it definitely was around that amount.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It definitely because I was on the floor. I was on the floor, bro.
Yeah, I was contemplating like, man, you know what I'm saying? Because Infinite Energy different than Lakewood and all them too, so I didn't know how close it was. But then once I got there, I'm like, it was pretty close. But I got to say you right. That was one of my favorite ones. I said this on the other clip too, but I wanted to say this while you was on here too, because you can attest to this. That's how you know you're a true artist, bro. Remember the man played all the hits, Neighbors, all that, Love Yours. The man got to the end. And you can attest to this because you was there. That's how you know you were artist, like on a whole nother level. The man came for the last song, I believe, on 4 Yards Only. Remember, it was like 8 minutes, 50-some seconds.
Bro, nigga did
the
whole song, bro. Nigga did the whole song.
I remember he asked him, he was like, hey, I appreciate everybody coming out, man. If you want to go, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. I'm finna do this last song. It's not really a hit. You feel what I'm saying? It's a long ass song, but hey, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody coming out. I'm talking about as soon as that man said that and the beat dropped, everybody got silent. Nobody fucking moved, man. They stayed the whole 8 minutes, 50-some seconds, the whole time till he was done with the song, bro.
And to me, that's the best song he's ever written to this day.
Yeah.
That's the best song he's ever written. That album, I wasn't a huge fan of the album as a whole. I won't say it was a bad album at all. But that last song, bro, the title track, that's the best song he's ever written, bro. Hands down.
Yeah.
Like that's an emotional song.
I say that too. You know how 4 Yards Only like stuck to me now? That's something like that you gotta grow into. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you really growing into yourself like as a man, because She's Mine, part 1 and part 2, when I realized what it was, you know what I'm saying, actually referencing to, like his kids, and then you know what I'm saying, his wife. That's one of the ones like you gotta listen to. You know how you listen to an album, it's like I gotta hear it multiple times, and then I gotta resonate with it, and then I gotta have my own experiences like to come back to on there. That's exactly what y'all was.
Another song like that on that album that I didn't like at first, but now I feel like it's another one of his best songs. Change, bro. That's one of his most slept on songs, bro. That was a hell of a song too, bro.
That's why
I didn't like it when I first heard it.
Man, because it was one of them albums, like you said, it had to stick. You feel what I'm saying? You had. I feel like when that artist get to a point in their life, you feel what I'm saying, when you got like real shit going on and you kind of got to make that project that you want to make for yourself more than making it for the fan base. That's what 4 Yards Only was. You feel what I'm saying? That's exactly what it was when he had. I think he got 2 kids now, just like going through life and you know what I'm saying, everything that was going on. Because I think at the time too, that's when we had the whole situation with what was buddy that had got shot by the cop with the hoodie. That was around that time. I remember because Change and all that was, you know what I'm saying, he was kind of speaking on that because he had even did that vlog. Remember he did the 4 Yards Only vlog.
Yeah.
When he went back.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Damn, I can't think of it. Is it Michael something? Michael something, the dude that got shot. Yeah, I can't think of his last name though.
Because the cop had followed him into the neighborhood. Yeah, he had the Skittles in his hand. The Skittles and the hoodie.
Oh, you talking about Trayvon Martin? You talking about Trayvon? I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm thinking of somebody.
Trayvon Martin, and there was another one too, because I know on the vlog he went back to the hometown and he was talking about talking to everybody in the neighborhood about it.
Yeah, he made that song "Be Free." He made that song "Be Free" after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, 4 Yards. You know what the thing about it, and one of my biggest things that I want to do one day, and hopefully, I don't know, hopefully down the lines, I'll get the opportunity. I want to interview J. Cole one day, bro. Because I have I have like a list of questions like in my phone to this day that I would like. I have a whole list of questions that I'll ask. The thing that he didn't do any interviews on that album. He barely ever talked about that album.
Yeah,
he barely talked about, because so there's so many questions I have about that album, bro, that I would ask him. I'd love to ask him on camera, but he did not do a lot of interviews on that album, bro. Because even the whole story of the album, I want to know if that's a true story. Because they saying there's somebody that he know, like a friend, like that whole. Because I was confused when I first heard For Your Eyes Only, because I thought he was talking about himself. I thought it was his story. And then when I listen, I'm like, oh, he's talking about a friend or something like that. So that's one thing I've always wanted to ask him personally, like, was that a true story from somebody that he knew? And just that album was really good, bro. When it first came out, it didn't get a lot of love. But like you said, he made that for himself. But that was a really good album.
That's what it was. Because like the track list right here, For Whom the Bell Tolls, that was a great one. Deja Vu, because I remember at the time, you know what I'm saying, when Deja Vu came out too, because Bryson Tiller had his version of it too, and that was the whole, you know what I'm saying, controversy with that, because Deja Vu for J. Cole became a hit. She's Mine Part 1. Neighbors was on there. Neighbors, I feel like that was a hit record that he had. You know what I'm saying? That was his commercial record that came off of that, because remember when you went to the tour, you know what I'm saying, to agree that infamous video when they went to his crib and they had raided his crib, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit was crazy,
Bill Mentality, Immortal. Folded clothes too. I'll say, bro, you know what I'm saying, real quick, because certain sleepers that you feel like don't turn out to be big records, that's when I said that's a sentimental record. Like, what's the way of saying it, man? Like, more so of appreciation, but like on some grown man shit. Because you'll think that you say folding clothes, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's something small, but like the bigger picture of that, you know what I'm saying? When you make that connection with somebody who's like, I want to fold clothes for you, and that whole dynamic that came from like She's Mine and shit like that. That's why I said that album had to stick on you, because each record that he had on there had like a specific meaning to it, but you weren't gonna catch it from only just one listen. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta like kind of listen to that album in order, you know what I'm saying, to really get the vibe.
Yeah, and I remember like the everyday person on Twitter, they not trying to hear all that shit, bro. They want to hear the turn up hype shit. Niggas in 2016, people wasn't trying to hear that, bro. They wasn't trying to hear the J. Cole Folded Clothes track and all that. But you know, I grew to appreciate it though. But
I mean, it was coming off Forest Hill Drive. So I mean, come on, bro. Forest Hill Drive.
That's another thing.
Classic, bro.
That's another thing, bro. I think For Your Eyes Only, I think that's his best-selling album. Like, I think the first week, I think not best-selling album of total, but I think the first week sales, I think that was the biggest first week sale he ever had, because it was coming off of Forest Hill Drive, bro. Everybody wanted to hear what was next.
Speaking of that, though, because I want to ask you, because I feel like this was important, bro.
Okay.
Off of Forest Hill Drive.
Mm-hmm.
Rank your top 5, man.
Oh man, I gotta look at the track list. Top 5, I could do that though. I could definitely give you that one. Off of number 1, I would say it changed, because I used to always say A Tale of Two Cities was number 1, but number 1 is 03 Adolescence for me. Number 1 is 03 Adolescence. Number 2, I would say A Tale of Two Cities. 3, January 28th. 4, Get Off My Dick. And 5, I would say Fire Squad.
Ooh,
yeah, I would say 5 is Fire Squad. The intro is really underrated too, bro. The intro to the album where he's singing on there, that shit is really underrated, bro. That shit is really
when
underrated.
They mix that in with the vlog.
Yeah.
I'll say I can listen to all his albums all the way through. Like, it don't even matter which album. But this one right here, bro, literally like in unison from top to bottom, every song all the way through, to me, certified. You feel what I'm saying? Because even the ones you didn't put in your top 5, let you go down the list real quick. You feel what I'm saying? Specifically, that still hits. Wet Dreams, a motherfucking classic, bro.
Yeah.
He flipped the whole basic concept, you know what I'm saying? Like the birds and the bees talk, pretty much, if you think about it on that level. And he flipped that shit to a whole hit record. You feel what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah.
Literally, bro. Literally.
Yeah.
Saint Tropics, a vibe.
Yeah. Yeah.
No role models. arguably.
Damn, I forgot about no role models.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I forgot about that one. I might have to take one out and throw that in there. I forgot about no role models. Damn, I forgot about it. I don't even know how I skipped over that. Apparently, it's a great song. A great song.
That's a great. That's what I said. You got to think about, you know what I'm saying, the context of what he talking about in the song too. Like this whole one talked about it. Clear as day. I know you weren't gonna put this one on your list, but I feel like even if you're a core J. Cole fan or a fan like one of his, not the top songs of all time that I think is gonna forever be timeless, bro. Love Yours, gotta be, bro.
Oh yeah.
Love Yours, sure. Period. I know
yeah.
I ain't saying top, you feel what I'm saying? Because like we real J. Cole fans, but like in the catalog, if I got a playlist of J. Cole songs, that record right there, bro, aside from the 4 Years Only, like just a pure expression of like what he meant by that record right there. Like, it's no way you can't say that's a good one. That's why I said from 1 all the way to 12, top tier album, guaranteed. And that was the last song on the album.
Yeah, I'll never forget when that album first came out, bro. I'll never forget that. I remember listening to that album when it first came out, bro. And I remember when I got done, I was like, yeah, this is the one, bro. I was like, he did it, bro. This is the one. And after that, that's when he really took off. Because you had people that fucked with J. Cole back then, but after Forest Hill Drive came out, that's what took him to another level, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Because you got a good point with it. Because don't think there was like some of us, like the Friday Night Lights, the Born Sinners, the Cold World Sideline, like everything he dropped even before then, I was still rocking with J. Cole. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come on, bro. Like, I know it was a commercial. Even from who that? Bitch, I got that flag. See, everybody.
Yeah. Niggas don't remember that. I was one of the main niggas I was telling everybody about that song.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, even from that, but you're right. The momentum picked up, and I feel like that was his take-up point. That guaranteed was Forest Hill Drive, hands down in any era, because it don't matter what era. Like you could listen to that in 2024 and it still hit the same for 2014 Forest Hill Drive, guaranteed.
Yeah. Because I remember when his first album dropped, that Cold World dropped, I was like, bro, this ain't. But I said there's something missing. I was like, bro, there's something missing to where it wasn't on that level of Warm Up and Friday Night Lights, and then Born Center dropped. It got a little. Born Center was a little better than Cold World. I was like, Born Center had a lot of hits on it too. Born Center had a lot of songs on there, but it was still something missing, bro. I was like, bro, it's still something, bro. And then when this one dropped, I was like, he did it. I was like, this the one. I was like, he got it, bro. When Forest Hill Drive dropped, that was it. He said that too. He said when Cold World came out, he said the same. He did an interview. He was talking about it. He was like, he said the same thing. He said there was a couple songs in a sequence that he would have switched around now, but he said the same thing. Like he said, it didn't get the reaction that he foresaw it coming out. When his first album came out, he said it didn't get the reaction he thought it was gonna get.
It's some classics on this too, though. I said I'm gonna go through each one real quick. Land of the Snakes, classic.
Yeah.
Rich Niggas, classic. Forbidden Fruit with Kendrick, classic. Let Nas Down.
Yeah.
Born Center. We all know the storyline with that one. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all know that from workout, and he had to drop.
Yeah. Let Nas, Runaway is my favorite song on there, bro.
Oh yeah. See. I was finna get
Runaway is my favorite song on there, bro.
I knew you was finna say that, man. I knew you was finna say that. Power Trip. You're right. He had a lot of hits. Power Trip was a big one too, man. Crooked Smile.
Yeah.
I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. You know what I'm saying? Like to get your take on it too. When it comes to the wordplay, and when it comes to like representing these records, when he doing the visuals, J. Cole one of the best people at doing that, because the way he took Crooked Smile and he took that real life situation. Remember when they raided Buddy House and they end up raiding the wrong guy? Like he was just selling weed. He wanted, and then they end up shooting his daughter.
All right.
This man visuals to go along with the concept of the actual songs he got when he pieced it together.
Right. Second
to none, man. Second to none. Period.
And I remember he said in an interview that they had another video prior and he scrapped that and then he made the one that we see now, the Crooked Smile one now. But they had a whole another video that had nothing to do with the raid and all that type of stuff. But he scrapped it and he made that one. But yeah, Born Center had a lot of great songs on there, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, Cold World Sideline Story did too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but it was that commercial feel. So I know what you're talking about. Like when you're a real fan and then they drop an album and it's kind of missing some of that aesthetic. I know what you mean, because it felt like they were pushing for the hits. Remember, Can't Get Enough? It had
he was personally himself. He said that he was pushing for the hits himself. He said he wasn't making organic music. He was trying to find a hit.
You can tell by the records. You can tell by the records.
Yeah.
Can't Get Enough with Trey Songz. Mr. Nice Watch, Jay-Z. Nobody's Perfect. He had Missy Elliott on there. In the Morning, he had Drake on the remix. Workout, arguably, you feel what I'm saying, one of his biggest hits, like hit-wise, you feel what I'm saying, which he didn't even like. I remember the
I didn't like that song. I didn't like that song either, bro.
Who That to me was better, bro. If I had to pick between Who That and Workout, like, you feel what I'm saying, commercial-wise, but like it wasn't really his fit, but I had to choose between the two, it'd have to be Who That, bro. Because Workout,
he was talking about that.
Yeah, Workout.
When I was saying at the Dollar and the Dream show, he was talking about that. The second one, he was talking about how his first album was like a lot of songs on Friday Night Lights were supposed to be his first album, but he had a gap in between to where everybody was asking, where's your album at? Where's your album at? And he felt like he had to drop something to stay in the mix of everything going on. That's what made him put Friday Night Lights out. And he said he pushed the button to do that in Atlanta, because he was talking about that because it was the Atlanta show. He's like, I made that decision here in Atlanta, and then we decided to do Friday Night Lights. So I think that's why the Cold World album, it didn't hit like he thought it was, because most of his first album was supposed to be Friday Night Lights. A lot of those songs were supposed to be his first album, but he said he had to throw something out. He had to put something out.
That's what I was saying. Like, I got that vibe from him too, because you know what I'm saying, like, even when the whole Nas situation came up and he regretted that, because I remember he kept saying too, man, when I was trying to put the album out, and then, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z them kept asking like if I had a hit, or you know what I'm saying, I had to run record before they pushed me out, because back in the era with us, you feel what I'm saying, like when you had artists like J. Cole and the Kendricks and even the Drakes to a degree, you couldn't do what you could do now. Like, even if you had a hit record, or like they'll take you as you are now, you still had to be packaged right. And I remember he kept talking about that on multiple interviews. It was like, man, I had to put out a record I didn't even want to put out, because I had to fit within the mold in order for them to put my album out. And Workout was the one that it was. And really to warm up, you know what I'm saying, even to come up Friday Night Lights, I feel like he had album records even on Friday Night Lights, bro. Like how you said to your point. Like, if they would have dropped that in a new era like what we at now, to where you could stream and it wouldn't matter like that, if he would have dropped Friday Night Lights as his first like debut album now, take off, bro.
But it took off, bro.
Guaranteed. It took off, dog. Last little segment though, because you know what I'm saying, he dropped some new ones. We ain't quite got the fall off yet, but I wanted to ask you about two of the recent ones he had. So KOD and the Off Season. How did you feel about those two albums coming off, you know what I'm saying, of Forest Hill Drives and 4 Hours Only? Because obviously KOD, you know what I'm saying, it really had a deeper meaning to that. You know what I'm saying, about the new generation, social media, drugs, all that type of stuff. And then the Off Season was really like, hey, I'm still the shit. I'm finna get in my bag. Y'all think I can't switch it up. So shit, now I'm finna switch it up and then still, you know what I'm saying, show y'all why I'm the top dog and this shit. Like, how you feel personally, like as a true Cole fan, like as far as these two new projects before the fall off came up?
KOD, when it first came out, anytime he drops anything, I'm fucking with it off the rip when it first came out. I'm gonna ask you a question though. Before I get the rest of the answer. Of all his albums, of all Cold World, Born Center, Forest Hill Drive, 4 Hours Only, KOD, Off Season, which one is in last place to you?
Damn, man. Shit,
of all, what it was, a 6? Yeah, of all 6 of them. Yeah, because of course you got to rank them all. So which one is number 6 at the bottom? Which one do you is number 6 at the bottom?
You're right. Okay, is we including Friday Night Lights or just commercial?
No. Just the albums. Okay. Cold World, Born Center, Forest Hill Drive, 4 Hours Only, KOD, the Off Season.
Okay. Okay.
Because I think most people.
Should I go from top to bottom then? Do it like that instead? It may be easy for me to do that.
Okay, yeah, do that. I was gonna say, I think most people would say Cold World, but I don't have that at number 6. I think most people would say that, but I don't have Cold World as the last place. But go ahead though. You can start from top.
I agree with you on that. Hell no. That's what I said. I mean, I think some people be casual fans. Like it's real fans like me and you. Yeah, Cold World's definitely not at number 6. It's not number 6. Okay, so man, I gotta say, period. Forest Hill Drive, like it's not even enough for.
That's number 1. That's number one for sure.
You know
That's number one.
Guaranteed, it's number 1. Number 2
So
though, it get a little tricky for me with number 2.
I'm gonna see if we got the same number 2 because we got the same number 1.
Damn, this is a good ass discussion right here, man. Damn. So number 2.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? One of my interview questions, if I'm ever blessed enough to get an interview, that's a question that I have for him. I want him to rank. I want him to rank his own albums, bro.
I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna say this because I got you. When you saying just off the album, we ain't even talking about Friday Night Lights because if it was that, it would be a different. I would say full-fledged album from top to bottom, and I know the songs, you know what I'm saying, off the top of my head too. It may be different. I'm gonna say this. It's not slightly. Born Center.
I have Born Center too. Hey, that's right. Born Center is my number 2. I got Born Center number 2.
You already know what direction I'm going with. You know the direction because I'm thinking about the catalog, the song. You feel what I'm saying? Like how the album played out. Like even the message in the album. Born Center has to be number 2 for me. Born Center.
I got that number 2.
Coming in at number 3, man. See, this when it get. This when it get.
Yeah. Now it's gonna get tough. I already know my number 6. I already know who I got last, but I want to see if you're gonna do the same one.
It get tough, bro. It get tough. Okay. I will say this. Now I get tough. In this spot right here, I'm at a toss up because you know what I'm saying. I know these albums by heart, but me personally, I know you said you know what I'm saying. We may have a little slight difference between the two of us. Me personally, the toss up right here at that 3rd spot is between. No, this might throw you off. It's a toss up for me in between the off season.
Hey, my guy. Okay.
Yeah. See, you know what I'm going with.
Okay.
See, brother, this is a good ass question.
We might fucking around and have the same order. We might have.
It's in between the off season with me for that one and slightly edging it a little bit.
And 4 Your Eyes Only, right? And 4 Your Eyes Only.
Yo,
see,
bro, hey, come on, bro. Hey, how we on the same page? Like, what? There you go. Forest Hill Drive, Dearborn Center, off season slightly a little before 4 Your Eyes.
I say the same thing, and then I'll put 4 Your Eyes Only number 4, and I'll put number 4. I agree. Hey, you my dog.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. Real fan, bro. And right after that, I don't put Cold World last because you know the one I would put last, even though I feel like it was a good commercial release for the message. I get the message.
It's KOD, you know bro. We got the same exact. We have the same exact 6, bro. It's the same 6, dog. We got the same exact.
Real, bro. Real fans, bro. That's all I say. It's no way Cold World wasn't quite up there. I feel like, okay, check this out. If 4 Your Eyes Only didn't drop and it was just like space in between, you feel what I'm saying? Then I feel like Cold World sideline story might have slid up a little bit, like if it was just an open gap like that, 4 Your Eyes Only didn't drop.
Yeah.
But overall, I feel what you're saying with like the whole message, even though KOD had bops, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it did. It definitely did.
Brackets, phase, motivate, the cutoff, like it had dope ass messages on it.
Yeah.
As a true fan, KOD is the last one for me.
Yeah. See, and see, when you asked me about KOD in the offseason, that's why I asked you that question. Because I have KOD number 6, bro. That's why I asked it.
I get it.
I have KOD. But when it first came out, I was fucking with it, bro. But as time progressed and you know, he dropped the offseason and all that, I definitely got KOD as number 6. And it wasn't a bad album. I was listening to it the other day. Actually, I was listening to Brackets the other day. I haven't listened to Brackets in years, bro. And it came on my shuffle the other day. And I was like, damn, I forgot about this song, man. But yeah, I got KOD number 6. But off season, I definitely fucked with off season a lot too. I definitely got that. What we say, number 3, right? Yeah, number 3. I definitely got that one.
Now with that one, that's the shit. Like when you got it in the tuck, you feel what I'm saying? You've been waiting a little minute, like kind of like a Kendrick or something. You know what I'm saying? Before, you know, even like with the Pimple Butterfly and all that. Like when you got that little time in between, it's like, okay, Now I'm finna hit y'all with the heavy shit. Y'all thought I was falling back on the wayside. You feel what I'm saying? I was hitting y'all with hella features. And mind you, I'm talking about, man, he executed on the features. Every feature that Cole did before the off season came out, he smoked that shit.
Right.
So the fact that off season came out, you feel what I'm saying, and it wasn't just commercial records, like actual songs on the off season.
Yeah,
that's why I told you, it got to be number 3 for me, because it's like when you show as an artist, it's like I still got it. I can still be me. You feel what I'm saying? But switch it up to y'all a little bit, up tempo records. Even like he got the shit on there. Even some of the songs he got that I felt like was a sleeper to the folks. Getting Lil Baby on Pride is the Devil.
Yeah,
but still in his pocket. You feel what I'm saying? He was in his pocket on that shit, bro. The climb back, let go my hand about his son, bro. His son in a situation with Diddy. You feel what I'm saying? Applying pressure, 100 mil, Amari, 95 South with the camera sample on there.
That shit was hard. 95 South was so hard, bro.
Come on, man. My life, arguably, you know what I'm saying? You know what other one I do gotta say though, real quick? That I feel like that's how you know you're a generational artist when you impact other artists' career. The one song I feel like that took this artist to a whole nother level, and not saying that he wasn't never gonna get there, but I think, see, we're real fans, so I think you already know what song I'm finna say. Once J. Cole and 21 Savage dropped the lot.
Oh yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, how do you think about that? Yeah. But
21 Savage was out of here, bro. Let's be for real. That record, overall, I'm talking about, I ain't even just saying the lyricism, the beat, the aesthetic of the video. You feel what I'm saying? Like he got 21 Savage and like his intellectual street rap back. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This nigga
I could agree
rapper,
with that.
like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I could definitely agree with that. And who would have ever thought that at the time, bro? That 21 and J. Cole would have put a song like, because I think they won their first Grammy of that song. Both of them won their first Grammy of that song.
Exactly, yeah.
Because I would have never thought that, bro. When 21 first came out, and J. Cole always been my favorite rapper, I would have never thought that he would have did a song with 21 and it would have took off like that. So that was so unexpected, bro. But
and then you know how it's like, you know how you hit like baseball. You hit a base hit, but then you hit a home run. It's like they dropped that shit, and that shit was out of that shit was an automatic home run, bro.
Yeah, that's facts, bro.
Literally, bro.
That's fact. And you know what's so crazy? 21 has gotten, to me, he's gotten so much better as a rapper to me since then.
Yeah.
He's gotten a lot better as a rapper, bro. I don't know if a lot of people agree with that, but he's gotten a lot. His raps are just smarter. They just sound more clear and smarter, and he sounds a lot better ever since that happened, bro. Because I like the album he just dropped. The album 21 just dropped. I like that shit.
You can tell like he got the influence. I ain't even just saying as J. Cole as an artist, but you're around the right type of people, so that when you sitting there, in there, and you creating that art form now, you can tell he put a lot more thought in it. Even like the samples that he had on the album, even the direction that he went with this album. You feel what I'm saying? Even the wordplay to a degree. It's like it's not the old Slaughter Gang. You know what I'm saying? Like back, you know, when he was first coming out, like with the street anthems and shit. It's like he really made a classic album, even with this new one, bro.
Facts.
And J. Cole, like I feel like J. Cole, and he'll say it himself. J. Cole took 21 Savage like to that next threshold, like how you was talking about, like how we was talking about Larry June earlier, to where you know he got good projects, but like he didn't really take that next step, or he may not take that step. When 21 Savage got in that pocket then, and he took that step, it was over with. Because then he got the album you already know with Drake. You know what I'm saying? The collab project and all that. Like, come on, bro. Like, since then, he on a whole different, like, he's on that level now.
Yeah.
If you're talking about Atlanta artists now, like at the top tier artists now, he got to be up there. Like, he's not quite on the Future level, but he getting there. At some point, if he keep dropping more albums and he got the anthems, I don't think he'll never had it. I
was gonna say I don't think he'll ever reach Future level.
You know what I'm saying?
that nigga, yeah. I feel.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like Future, like what you call that shit? Like an anomaly or whatever, almost like an outcast or something. So it's gonna be hard to reach. Yeah. But as far as like in the era now, like on the scene, like you know what I'm saying, for Atlanta now, 21 Savage is at the top of it. Period.
Yeah,
he can headline his own show.
I fuck with 21, and you know what's so crazy? A lot of people in Atlanta will probably say that 21 fell off, bro. I feel like a lot of people will say that, but I feel like it's because his style changed a little bit from when he first came out. It's not that raw, gritty all the way. It's not that same style. But he be making song. I heard him on the radio on a female song, on an Usher song. I heard about Usher's song on the
yeah,
feature.
that good.
Yeah, like
Summer Walker.
yeah. He done went into different lanes. And I feel like a lot of people want 21 to stay in that lane when he first came out. That raw, gutter, raunchy. I think that's what niggas want him to stay. But I like what 21 is at, bro. I really like what 21 is.
I said. J. Cole opened up the door with that because remember for a while too. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us that was already listening to Cole when people came out, like, man, Cole might be a little boring. Or you feel what I'm saying? I don't really get the concept and the messages.
And I hated that shit. That shit
pissed
me off.
That shit was whack as hell. I ain't like
that shit pissed me off, bro. Yeah.
And he opened the door for folks like 21 Savage to do that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like it wasn't never boring, man. The point is that a lot of y'all was listening to bullshit raps. You feel what I'm saying? So when Cole was coming out with the real shit, y'all didn't really know how to receive the songs to that degree. So you were just like, it's boring. I can't really catch it. It ain't got no 808s on it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really got no bop. It ain't really got no witty metaphors. I'm like, he was doing that since Friday Night Lights. What y'all talking about? You feel what I'm saying? Bro. Like, come on, man. He had the bop since the beginning, man.
Bro, exactly, bro. On the come up, the nigga was rapping his ass off on his first tape.
Guaranteed. Come on,
niggas ain't know, bro. Yeah, niggas didn't even know, bro. Niggas had no idea.
All the way from Dollar in the Dream, man. You already know. Dollar in the Dream. Dollar in the Dream, 1, 2, and 3, 2, my bad. I forgot about them too. Dollar in the Dream for sure, man. Oh, one last thing though, real quick. I don't know if you got it. You feel what I'm saying? Because I know he came out with the Puma jump, man. You feel what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I had the cop too, so I got a few of them. Did you ever get any of the merch from J. Cole, man?
I got his shoes. I got the shoes. I got them downstairs, actually. It's the Pumas.
Which one? Hey, which ones you got? I got the Puma joints and the neon joints, man.
No, I got the white and black ones. Like, they mostly white, but they got the black on them, too. The white and black ones.
Oh, yeah. No, I know which one you're talking about. So not the hot top joints. Remember the hot top joints came in the yellow?
Yeah, I got the low top. Yeah, they low top. Yeah, I got the low top
you got them. Yeah. And I got the low top, the neon ones, like the ones you can hoop in. The yellow ones with the little bottom. I mean, with the black bottom. I think he had that. Yeah. Man. I just wondered if you had some of the merch too, like from the Puma brand when it came out, because I feel like J. Cole stepped over into that level too. Like once he got into that level where they was marketing him, like, you know what I'm saying, with the whole brand and the shoes and all that too, that's when you kind of know to that degree, like he's on a whole nother level as an artist right now, man. So we wait for the fall off, y'all. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if you got any news on that. I don't really know when it's gonna drop to a degree. Hopefully it's gonna be this year, but there ain't no telling, man.
I think it'll be this year, but I think it'll be this year. But I haven't heard nothing, bro. I haven't heard anything about when it's gonna drop. But on the tour with Drake, he I don't know if you ever saw that list that he had where he had like the albums on it. He had Revenge of the Dreamers 3 was crossed out. The last two, it says It's a Boy and The Fall Off. And people said that people were buying shirts at the Drake and J. Cole tour where he had it on a shirt to make it seem like there's something's going to drop before The Fall Off called It's a Boy. Because he had merch of shirts that said the whole list. And people were buying the shirts because people posting on Twitter. So I don't know if he's dropping something else. To me, I remember I said this on our podcast. I don't know if it's true. But I was like, what if It's a Boy is the Kendrick and Cole collab album?
Oh,
I had threw that out there.
Bro, if they do that right there.
But Brandon was like, bro, that's not it. He was like, no, that's not what it is, bro. I was like, bro, we don't know. He was like, nah, that's not it, bro. He's like, that's not what it is, bro.
If they do that one right there, bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. That's next level, because they was even saying something about like the fall off that it ain't even really representing him falling off.
Yeah.
Now this is what I was gonna hit you with, like with the economy and everything going on to a degree. So it's almost like he real good at marketing and you know what I'm saying, like making chess moves. That this could be something for something bigger. And you're right, with that It's a Boy, that could be something he able to sneak in, because we've been asking for that for a while, bro. And this is the year. It could be the year of all that. This is the year we finally got him on tour with Drake, because you know it's always been a three-headed monster. So maybe this point this year, it's almost showing that they all on a level playing field. I mean, you know, Cole's still up there, but they all on a level playing field. It makes sense what you just said, that this year I went on tour with Drake and then I'm gonna drop the album with Kendrick.
And then that was another thing people were saying, since he's doing that merch on the tour with Drake, is it a Drake and Cole collab album? That It's a Boy thing. So it's like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, but it definitely seems like it's gonna be something that he drops before. Because if he's selling merch with that on it,
I know what
on
you
the
mean.
shirt,
Yeah, it makes sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
It has to be something. But it ain't no telling, bro. I'm just excited, and I'll be listening to it, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, man. Even that snippet that he put out, man. That snippet he put out was
That shit was
cold. I ain't
hard.
gonna lie.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
That
Yeah, that shit was hard.
there was hard. When he really be in his bag and he like, yo, I need to talk my shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like how these other artists be, it's like you can't even. That man's untouchable, man. But
yeah.
Hey man, I appreciate you again, man, coming on for another episode. I felt like this is real dope, man. You know what I'm saying? We got into a little bit of Larry June, got into, one of our favorite artists too, J. Cole. Again, y'all, this the artist spotlight, man. And you know what I'm saying? We podcast, but also, you know what I'm saying, we love music too, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like both of these artists definitely, gonna continue to be on the up and up. I'm pretty sure Larry June, I hope Larry June is gonna drop some again, another project this year too. We're waiting for the J. Cole project too as well. And I'm gonna say this here, y'all. Soon as either It's a Boy or the Fall Off drop, bro, I'm gonna make sure we got PERNELL back on, y'all. And if it come down to it, I'm gonna show it on the Twitch. So at least to where we can play the songs, man, because we're really gonna have to vibe out this next time around too, man. When it dropped, we gotta play the records, go through the records. You know what I'm saying? And let me know what you think. And then again, we may have to rearrange that list because if It's a Boy and the Fall Off come out, some of them may switch.
Yeah.
Force Hill Drive gonna be hard to move. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just one of them type of albums. But you never know if the Fall Off come out to a degree. You know what I'm saying? The collab one, I kind of still let that like linger. But if the Fallout come out and it's of the caliber of Forest Hill Drive, you never know. But we definitely gonna have to do that list. You know what I'm saying? Over again, though, man. But again, I appreciate you coming back on the show, man. Let them know where to follow you at too as well, man. Let them know the Instagram, all of that, man. Yeah,
my Instagram is down there on the screen. I should have put the little IG in parentheses like you did. I didn't even think to do that, but at PERNELL 1992. That's my IG. That's my IG and my Twitter. If you want to, X, whatever they want to call. I call it Twitter. I don't call that shit X.
Yeah, we still call it Twitter, man. That's what I'm saying.
But you can follow me on there, bro. It's love, bro. I appreciate it as always, bro. Anytime you want to have me, bro, I'm definitely welcome to come on. And what was I gonna say? We had the same list, bro. That shit's crazy. We had the same list, dog. The list was the exact same. The top 6.
I said real talk, brother. Yeah, because I'm like in my head, I had already had it, so I'm like, I know what angle I'm gonna go from because I know the albums top to bottom, and the fact that you say you had the same list, I'm like, oh hell yeah, real fans, bro. Because the way I broke that down, and you was like, yeah, you're right, man. That one slightly edged the other one. You feel what I'm saying? With the off season, it was because of the way he pieced that one together. But that KOD, you're right, man. KOD to me, unless something else come out, which I don't think so. It's a Boy and the Fall Off can't be on the lower tier than KOD.
I say the same thing.
They got it.
Yeah, I feel that.
But yeah, definitely, I appreciate you coming on, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, we will have the audio up too as well, man. The video right now is available on my Facebook. It's available on the YouTube. If everybody's tuned in, Devoted Dreamers with a Z on YouTube, and it's available on Twitch. Trouble J Music, man. I'm gonna have the audio up too as well, y'all. Tonight on the Spotify too, man. Time Out with Trouble podcast. Again, y'all give it up for my boy PERNELL back in the building, man. Casual conversations across the nation. Cool vibes weekly, man. You know what I'm saying? It's another episode of Time Out with Trouble podcast, y'all. We out.